today I am going to be showing you my first impressions of this game here, OddCore. This is a sponsored collaboration, which I don't usually do much of on this channel, but this was a game that jumped out at me as something that I might like based on the kind of aesthetic of it, the vibe of all of the art and the music. So let's give it a go and I will let you know what I think. There's a lot to learn very, very quickly, but I can definitely see the appeal here. So you get 5 minutes each time and you can continue the run, but you have to go back out and buy more time. I don't have enough souls for any of those things, so we need to go back in. Okay. So it seems like there's an element of sort of push your luck here, of how long are you going to stay in the same place and try and farm it rather than move on. Right, we're going to go back to the hub. That feels great. Good portal. Tiny damage increase. I'm going to have the faster shooting instead. And some more time, thanks. Whoa. One of the things I'm really appreciating here that's very, very difficult to pull off is that even though there are so many VFX and everything, it's very easy to see what you're doing. Difficult thing to balance when you're doing all this kind of psychedelic VHS effects and everything. The thing I'm struggling with is how many kind of unusual kind of controls or concepts you have to learn at once. Like in terms of the teleporting and the portaling between the worlds. It's kind of like you're playing something like Enter the Gungeon or Atomic Throne, but from first person. So you've got a level to farm, but then you need to kind of portal out of it at some point. So if you want to understand the game loop of what I'm playing here, when I've done the little mission objective at the top, the seize the zones or the collect the guys, then I get the option to jump into the next world using the B button. But you can also shoot a portal to go back to the hub, which is where you buy more time, which I'm going to need to do actually. Let's do it. You buy more time and get the upgrades. So you've got your kind of survivors likes, gradual upgrades, and your ability to top your time back up. The thing I really like about this is there's quite a small set of resources you're managing. You don't have ammo, you're managing your time, you're gathering souls so you can come back and get upgrades. You have a limited space in your soul bank, which means you're going to have to come back here at some point. But really, you want to go into the portal and last for as long as you can through the levels and advance as much as you can. If your soul bank's full, you may as well come back and spend it. So lots of little decision points to manage as you're going through this. The kind of action and the shooting is fun and goofy and overwhelming in a really pleasing way. But also managing that sense of like, when do I go back and get upgrades or buy more time at the same time as doing that. It's a really satisfying and little bit panic-inducing set of things, and I'm enjoying how that all works together. So I've done one run. I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to try with a different weapon. Shotgun feels good. That's such a nice crunchy shotgun sound effect. There's a katana, a fan. This shotgun feels great, but I am going to try a run with the SMG. Why are you tired? It's not that serious. You can just close your eyes. Nothing matters. Okay. There's some freaky stuff happening between runs that I'm not sure where any of it's headed, but it's intriguing. I had a lot of fun with that. I will probably play it again. I would definitely recommend it to anyone who likes the look of it here. There is a bit of a learning curve. The moving and shooting and all of the basic FPS stuff is very easy to learn, especially seeing as you basically have the same gun throughout your run. But understanding how the soul bank mechanic works and keeping an eye on your souls and knowing when to jump out and through a portal and go back, there's a little bit of a learning curve there, but that's really, really enjoyable. Yeah, I definitely recommend that and would check it out again.